This episode of Techzilla is sponsored by Citrix GoToAssist, the #1 global market leader in remote support. So, a couple of weeks ago, we brought up a question during one of our picks, and we basically just said, is it worth it to pay for applications and or software? And a lot of you guys out there said, yes, definitely. Well, to an extent, though, it has to be good software. For example, Joseph on Facebook wrote, software worth paying for. I have purchased very, very little since 1992. Recent worth it software purchases were one, AirParrot for $10. It's a screencast from PC to TV application. Downcast for iPad, which is obviously podcast software. OPlayer HD on iPad, local streaming from the NAS. And number 4 for him was Malwarebytes Premium. And that's pretty much it besides Windows 7 64-bit for his home build. And I have to agree with the software, definitely. The operating system, absolutely. I always pay for my operating systems. And we also got a tweet from @Maletic on Twitter. They said, @Techzilla, I have no philosophical objection to paid software, but if the free one does all that I need, great. In the last decade, I only paid for an application called Distant Suns on Android, and it was worth it.
Distant Suns is amazing.
I've never played that. Is it a game? It sounds like a game.
It's a exploring the night sky application.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I love things like that.
There's so many good astronomy apps.
So cool.
@Waltman says on Twitter, @Techzilla, yeah, I pay for good software, Downcast, Civ Revolution, TuneIn Radio, LastPass, etc. Entitled kids these days, pound, get off my lawn. We were talking like we've both purchased operating systems.
Yes.
Windows, OS 10. I've been using a bunch of actually audio amps lately. DB Power Amp I've mentioned in the past, Decibel, JRiver Media Center, and Tweetbot actually because I love the client so much. Well, I'm going to have to start trying Twitter's clients again because they bought half of the good clients. But Tweetbot is a fantastic OS 10 client. I paid like $20 for.
I have to agree with you. Tweetbot is awesome.
Yes.
And I'm the same. I pay for all of my operating systems, even if it's one of the free Linux operating systems, one of the open source ones. I usually donate to those as well because I think that they're worth it, especially if they're really awesome. And I've been able to trial it for a little bit. Some other things I pay for, of course, LastPass, which is a password manager. It's my choice of application. I think it's like less than $10 per year. There's a radio ship tracker, which you may be interested, not very sure, but it's kind of expensive. It's $30.
Right.
And it's this radio ship tracker that you can use with the software-defined radio for your Windows or Linux machine. So you just plug in your software-defined radio dongle, and you can track any kind of ships that are coming into your bay. So we live next to the San Francisco Bay Area. Obviously, I want to see what kind of cargo ships and what kind of yachts and things like that are coming into our bay and where they're coming from, their destination, their speed, kind of cool stuff like that. So it's more of a hobbyist type thing. And Pocket Cast, I'm the same. I pay for Pocket Cast because I like it, and it works, and it's super, super simple and very convenient. That's about it. I don't pay for a lot of software, but if it's good, I'm up for it.
Photo editing and video editing software. Pixelmator is one of my favorite OS 10 apps. And actually, I'll be buying a copy of Premiere in the near future. Well, I'll be renting a copy of Premiere in the near future. That's a whole nother thing. Coming up next, we're going to be talking about, learning electronics. You've got a website you can't get enough of.
Yes.
But right now, it is time to thank one of our sponsors.
With GoToAssist Remote Support, you can provide live and unattended remote support to any computer or mobile device. You can screen share with employees to diagnose and fix their support problems faster and more effectively. And you can use GoToAssist apps to deliver support anytime, anywhere, from your iPhone, your iPad, and your Android device. GoToAssist is easy to use, and it sets up in less than a minute. So whether you're supporting 1 coworker, 10 employees, or even 1,000, you can sign up today for a 30-day free trial. There's no contract and no credit card needed. Visit GoToAssist.com and click on the Try It Free button right now.